This is Joe's Philosophy Corner 76. This podcast will be about the human psyche. We will be exploring all facets of it. Are you boxed into a corner? Do you feel that you're stifled, that you've got no way to turn, and life's sort of like, my God, I don't know what I'm going to do? I'd like to share a few thoughts with you about how you can get out of that box. The first thing I want to share with you is that you are alive, which means you are able to change your condition each and every day. Remember that. Secondly, if you look at what happens to you in life, you should remember 10% of what happens to you just happens, but 90% of what happens is what you do about it. Do you feel that you can change your life? I think we should look at a few aspects. During this pandemic, has it brought you to some kind of awareness to things like, I don't want to do what I've been doing. It's not for me. I've looked at my relationship. I'm kind of wondering about it. Has it brought you closer? Has it pushed you further apart? Are you open to a new way of living? Are you looking for something new? I think that you should look at your life and say, I want to or I don't want to live this way. If you don't want to live this way, look seriously at your life and say, what do I want to do? What do I want to change? Where do I want to go? And I think the first thing you should kind of say to yourself is, what direction is my life going in? Am I fulfilling the purpose that I was put on this earth for? Because every human being has a passion, a thing that they're good at. I can't tell you what it is, but you know what it is. It's something that you do, you enjoy, it happens without effort. People like what you do, people appreciate what you do. Do you think you could sell that? Could you charge $10 for it? Could you charge anything for it? That's the thing to look at. Are you in the kind of job that offers you any advancement, that offers you opportunities to broaden your scope? Or are you in a dead end corner? You should maybe look at that. If you are, you might want to change occupations. You might want to change the people you work with. And you can only do that by saying, what is it I want to do? What is it I can be? What do I have to do to achieve my dream? You have to say, do you have a dream? And if you have a dream, what can you do to bring it to reality? If you're going to bring it to reality, you have to have a plan. And remember, it's got to be a plan A, no plan Bs, no plan Bs. You want to go for what you want to do, and you want to keep at it, because nothing in life comes easy. Nothing in life comes with the first time effort. What you want to do is say, this is my passion. This is my dream. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to keep doing it over and over and over again until I achieve that dream. It becomes a reality. And remember, you're going to try many times. You could fail, but that's not a failure. That's just mistakes you can learn from. And those are life's lessons. When you look at your relationships, do you love the person you're with? Don't you love the person you're with? What have you done to improve your relationship? What could you do to improve your relationship? Is it time to move on? Are you happy? This is the point where you have to start looking at everything, looking at where you live, how you live, what your partner is, what your philosophy is theirs the same as yours? Are you on a path together, or are you on a path apart? You need to answer these questions, and you need to say, am I in a position where I want another 10 years of this? Or have I been on this journey long enough and I can't take it anymore? And if you are, change, because change is a part of living. And every day that you change, you're going to experience something new. I want to know now, do you believe in yourself? Because nothing in your life is possible unless you believe in yourself. Not somebody else believing in you, not your partner believing in you, but only in you. If you believe in you, you've got a chance to bring your life into a different mode of living. And if you do, you'll look at it and you say, I'm going to change. I want to change. I need to change. You'll do something about it. Do you have faith that life offers more doors that can be opened than are closed? Are you finally going to say, I want to be a person that says the glass is always half full? I'm always looking for new possibilities. I'm always looking for some hope. And if you want to achieve a higher standard of life, because firstly, let's start off with the premise you only have one life. And further to that, all you have is now. Tomorrow's not here. Yesterday is gone. Don't dwell on what was, and don't be too focused on what is. Yes, you want to work on it now, but the thing you want to do now is live now. Look at what you have now. Be grateful for what you've got now. Look at the relationships you want to be in now. Look at what's going to make you happy now because you don't know what the future brings. We have hope, and you have to have hope that there will be a greener pasture. But right now, you're in where you're in. And if you're willing to look at that, what I'm saying is smell the roses, count your blessings. Thank the Lord that you've got many things. And if you start looking at what you've got versus what you don't have, in other words, I'm saying to start counting your blessings. It might be, I have health. I have an occupation. I have a family. I have people that love me. I have passions that I can partake of and I can pass on to the world. I have something to offer. Now, when you get right down to it, I'm kind of saying, hey, stop, look, listen to yourself and say, what do I need to do? Where do I want to be? Because I believe that if you look at this, you'll say to yourself, I'm happy as I am. I'm not happy as I am. I'm going to do something about it. And if I do that, perhaps I'll achieve some form of happiness. Growth is always up to you. Change is always up to you. Failure is not something that happens to you if you try. Failure is only something that happens if you don't try. I'm suggesting to you that in order to live, you have to look at your life. You have to look at your situation. You have to look at your talents. You have to look at the gifts God gave you. You have to look at where you are in your life. You have to look at, do I want to change or am I content with what I have? I think quite often you'll find that there's some things you're content with, some things you're not content with. But why? I again say why? Be boxed in a corner when you don't have to. Get out of it. You can get out of it. You can thrive. You can succeed. You can be a better person. Look at the power within you. The power within you is what can change your life, not someone else, not a course, not anything else. Not if you do not believe that you can change the way you are, who you are, and what you want to be. I want you to start on that journey now and say to myself, I no longer am going to be boxed in a corner. I'm going to be free. I'm going to live. I'm going to be me. This is Joe's Corner 76. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Joe's Philosophy Corner 76 and on Twitter at JPhilosophy76. Goodbye for now, and we'll be talking to you again about the human journey.